Hello, welcome to the Art of the Oracle. Thank you so much for joining me here today for this daily message. We are using Healing with the Angels by Doreen Virtue, and then Kyle Gray has this great deck called Angels and Ancestors Oracle. Both of these have been very helpful all week. We are also using the Deviant Moon in honor of our full moon that happened on the 1st. So really interesting things are going on right now in the world. There have been some big earthquakes and things, and I'm feeling things speeding up. I'd love to hear from you. What's going on in your world? I had mentioned last week how much I would really like to do a live reading, so anyone could come in and ask questions from the oracles. All you do is write it down, put it in the chat, and then I would grab whatever and pull a card for you. So if that's something that interests you, it's free, so let me know. All right, let's dive in for this final message of the week and ask, what do we most need to know? So I feel this one, body care. So yeah, so I think this is always something that should be more in the forefront than it actually is, right? Because our body carries us around everywhere, and we're kind of, we take advantage of it a little bit because we see that, oh yeah, we just kind of get up, our feet hit the floor. At least that's the way I was for most of my life. And then we just go. So it's reminding us the importance of, bringing your body into the forefront of everything that we do. And even, dare I say, just thank your body from time to time and say, I feel you. I'm so excited to be on this planet with you. Thank you for honoring me and taking me where I need to go. It says here in the guidebook, I always go to the guidebook to see if they have additional message. It says, your angels know that if you follow the guidance of taking care of and giving attention to your physical body, that you will feel terrific and have increased energy, and they'll help you find the time and motivation to exercise if that's something that you're not doing. So this is a very practical card. That's what I'm hearing. This is a very practical card because when energies speed up and a lot of things are going on, we can be overly stressed, and we could, in times like that, a lot of times we don't take care of ourselves as much. I know, because I love to exercise. In the last 3 days, I've been so busy that I haven't even had a chance to do that. So let's ask Kyle Gray for additional information. Okay, so I have to take this card because I've seen it 3 times already. This is the Wise One, grow within your current situation. So as you can see, she's got the raven and the owl, bringing mystery and wisdom into what this mother or this Wise One energy is all about. And the Wise One knows that every situation that you're in is here to assist you. It's not ever here to bring you down. There's always a learning lesson in it. So I'll go to the Wise One in the guidebook and we'll just see what it has to say here. Let's see. I think it's the last one in here. Yes, it is. Okay, it says, knuckle down, be reliable and committed, and be open to the wisdom and insights from your elders. So, but what I'm feeling from this card is really that, one, take care of your body, because everything is speeding up. There's a lot of, everything going on right now. And so it could very easily pull your energy forward in a way. And before you know it, you're like, how did I get here? The Wise One is asking you to look at this environment that's going on right now and see, like, what is this trying to teach us? What is it? Is it teaching us that we can very easily get caught up in this kind of, roller coaster ride, and then, just end up somewhere we're not even sure that we want to go, and just to kind of go into what we know. So bringing it back to the body, check in with the body on a regular basis, and then check in with our own energetic signature. So our body and our energetic signature to find out what's going on. So it says on this card, the raven in her hands represents the capacity to overcome darker times and to be reborn again and again. And the owl is bringing in, you know, the wisdom. And this represents the living life, right? It represents going from one phase into the other. That's what I feel like. It's like, I'm more of this age, but I remember when I was younger and I felt like I, you know, just kind of went with the flow and I didn't think about things too much. And then as I got older, I decided, no, I'm wasting time and energy doing things mindlessly. So that's what I think part of this is bringing in. So let's take those two cards here. Hanged Man again. Yeah. Okay. So this is about perspective and changing our perspective. Like it's got this little clock, and I feel like this clock is here because what I'm feeling today is that we're running out of time to really get our shit straight, for lack of better words, to kind of get our, you know, awareness of our body and the wisdom, and to get all of our stuff together, because everything is like flying forward and we really just want to ride the waves and enjoy this time right now. The 6 is around enjoyment, right? This is the 6 of Cups. And generally in the 6 of Cups, you know, it's about reminiscing about older, you know, times and when things were a little bit more fun. But on this card, it's very interesting because I'm seeing, you know, the devil and the, you know, it's like, I think something is going to be revealed. So I'm kind of going outside of like the traditional meaning, because when it comes up in with other cards, they kind of take on a different quality. And if you've ever read the cards, you know what I'm talking about. And that's what this one is feeling like. It's like there's a lot of black and white, and it's saying things are truly black and white. Call it like it is. If something is not, you know, boding well or doing things with the best and highest good, like this little devil guy is doing here, he's only doing it for his own benefit. See it like it is. Keep your heart open, because what I'm also hearing is that because it feels like a card that's harkened, you know, back to the days of when you were a child and things were a little bit more innocent. I'm hearing that times are changing, and they're changing very quickly, and people take advantage of people that try to lean into what used to be. So you have to be aware of where you are in the moment. Be wise to what's going on around you. You don't have to be a victim. You don't have to jump in the middle of everything. You don't have to be afraid of anything. That you have what you need moving forward. But it's time to recognize that. It's really time to step into the empowerment phase of your world, because people will kind of, you know, take advantage, or they'll think all about themselves, and you'll be like, wait a minute, when did it become all about you, right? Okay, lastly, we have the King of Cups here. Really, let me see. I might be able to get this one over here. Let's see. Yeah, so the King of Cups is, you know, it's asking you to really look at the things that bring you joy, and you know, to feel the confidence in being able to be on that, in that space. It's not too late for us to open our heart. As a matter of fact, that's what it's been saying for the last several months, is the importance for us to step into our heart and to open it up to possibilities. And I love that this one is, you know, seeing things. He's really looking at, you know, what he has, what, you know, the gifts, and has an open, loving heart, and appreciating where he is right now. And it's being illuminated by the full moon, which is where we are right now. This pink full moon has this, it has like almost like a loving feel to it, because it brings in spring, and everything is in bloom and opens things up to new beginnings, new fresh starts. So that's what I think this clock is also bringing in. It's really time for us to tighten up a little bit, to look at the situation where we are, to figure out where we want to go, to not let others take advantage of us, and to really open up our heart to the things that we want and grow within that. Just because we feel like somebody is not treating us well doesn't mean that we have to stay in the victim mode. We can just very easily get out of it, is really what I'm hearing from this huge spread here. So thank you so much for joining me here at the Art of the Oracle, and I hope you have an amazing weekend. If you celebrate Easter, happy Easter. And yeah, I'll see you back here on Monday. Bye now.